Good morning. Good morning. My name is HCM Swami, working as a professor and freelancer in the area of structural engineering. The main important point in making this video is to educate the persons who are interested to start the new industry, and also those who are interested to expand their industries and to solve the problems in this epidemic disease time. This video is for a period of 30-35 minutes, and I am briefly explaining what to do to start a new industry and how to solve the problem which we are having now because of this pandemic disease. Now, the video gives you clear tip. First, I want to explain how to set up a new industry. To set up a new industry, we are required to identify 4 important parameters. First one, scope of the industry. Second one, what is the budget of the industry or the cost of the industry? Third one, time of the industry. That means to set up and to produce the final finished products, and whether it is a long goal the industry is having or it is a short-term goals the industry is having. That means what is the stakeholders' interest? And finally, the quality. Now, to start a new industry, first I want to know the scope of the industry. I want to say a simple thing. We are having a product. What is the scope of the product? For example, a soap. This soap is a product. What is the scope of this product? Whether it is serving for bath or for other purpose, and what for we are going to establish the product. And we should know what is the market of the product. After knowing the market of the product, we should know what are the available products other than this product. We have to consolidate the important aspects of the product. I want to say one thing. The society or the market will not accept the new product until the new product is having advantage over the available products, either in terms of scope or in terms of cost, in terms of time, or in terms of quality. Now, the cost of the or the price of the product should be mentioned properly. First, we should know what is the same product cost in the market. And we are required to make a survey of different products and different rates, and to where my product will fix. What I want to say, there are different products which are in the same line. They're having different prices and they're having their own advantages and disadvantages. All those things we should study first. After that, we require to know what is the time requirement for the production. Not only for production, what is the time required to transport the product from the manufacturing unit to the market, and what is the cost required to spend for the production and transport. So if the time is large, we are required to invest more money in the production of the particular product. After this, we should know the quality. Quality of the product should be in such a fashion that it should be competitive. It should be compete with the market, and the product should be come up in such a fashion that will hit the market at its first delivery. So if the product is failed at the first delivery, then picking up of the industry with the same product is very difficult. So before going to market, you should know what is the quality of the product and how it performs in the market. Do some small survey by releasing the product to a small community and test the samples and then release to the market in a large scale. Now, I have plenty of examples where the market survey is not done properly. Simply, in a hurry, they set up the industry and they lost the money and the industry will be closed down. So, I want to say important things. First point is the scope. Second one is the cost. Third one is the time and the quality. Now, after knowing the product, after knowing all these four factors, now we have to study the product life cycle. What the product life cycle is. So in the beginning, the product will be selling in a low marketing value, and after some time it develops to a moderate or a medium, then it reaches a peak, and then it comes back to the lowest position. Now you consider any product or any market, beginning of the market is very slow, and the picking up of the product by the public or by the society is very difficult. Even in this discussion also, may not be my videos are seen by the public. They may be interested or they may not be interested. Now, the thing is, first selling is the best selling. If you grab the market, then you will get a good name, good fame, and you will get the good product. If you failed in the first impression, it leads to a plenty of problems, and to develop and to eradicate the problem, you are required to struggle like anything. Now, before going for a product, first you should know the market. I want to say to my brothers, don't make hurry to invest in any product, or don't make hurry to put money in some business, otherwise unless you study the market. Now try to understand, the situation is very tough, and to establish a new industry is not a joke. So we are required to study the aspects of the product properly. Now, again, I am saying the implication of the product should be in such a fashion that it will create a market to itself, in such a fashion that its scope, cost, time, and quality should be superior compared to other products. Now, marketing is a strategy. You have to do the marketing at the beginning of the establishment of the to start the journey of your industry. First, do the marketing research. What is the marketing research? What is the result of the marketing research? How to do the marketing research? What is the marketing research and how to do the marketing research? I will develop the videos in coming days. It is only an introductory video. I will give you one by one, and I'm happily saying that we are going to conduct the workshops and we are going to conduct the seminars on different aspects of industries, because this is become exaggerated if I told all these things now. But because of my enthusiasm, I am saying we are going to set up 3,850 and add industries in this country. I'm requesting the entire, my brothers and my sisters and all the public, wait for some time, see the market, and you see within 5 to 10 years, we are going to establish plenty of industries in this country if the market is stable, what we are having now. That means we are in the down throne. We are in the down throne. Even though our market is establishing or our market is sustaining the resistance, you don't think that Indian market is bad market or Indian market is nonsense market or Indian market is low grade market. In this situation also, Indian market is maintaining its stability. Yes, I am also losing the money. Plenty of things are going on. Plenty of problems we are facing. But even though there is a proper stabilization of the market, that means the stabilization of the market means the market is maintaining its level calmly, and it will not fetch the profit or it may not fetch the loss, but it fetches the revenue to the government in a constant manner. So Indian market is a very huge market after China. So try to understand, grabbing the market, don't be in a hurry to grab the market. It is not possible to hold the market like a fish, but we are required to do the marketing in such a fashion that what is the advantage of my product? What is the benefit of my product? And again, I am saying, simply we are having some money and invest on some business and go in loss is of no use. All the big business people are doing the same mistake. I'm saying, I'm not denying or I'm not condemning anybody, but the situation is like this. We are seeing some industry abroad or in India or somewhere else, and we are seeing that they are grabbing the market. Why not we? And we are going to invest the entire amount in that market without doing any preliminary, without any homework, and we are going to lose the money. So try to understand, putting the money into the business is not a it is not a joke, or it is not a magic. So even single paisa is having its own value. So try to understand, putting a market into the industry is not so easy. Now, so before you have to do the market before starting the product. It is called marketing research. After marketing research, you have to make a survey after the establishment of the product. That means marketing can be done in 3 phases: first phase, second phase, third phase. In the first phase, it is called marketing research. In the second phase, it is called marketing developed market or developing market. In the final stage is the reverse back market. That means the market will be bouncing from initial to middle to final, again final to initial. That means whatever your market having in the initial stage, that will come back to the initial stage. And in that initial stage, you have to observe what you have to do to the product, whether you are required to modifying the product, or you are required to enlarge the product, or you are required to give the any bonus, any margin to the product, and or you can give any discount to the product, that you have to think. Now, all these things will come to know only when you are doing the market, when you are studying the market. Now, I'm clearly speaking, brothers, as a businessman or as a business strategy, don't think it lightly. All industries are closed down. All industries are going to be in lose in this country because of this reason. I'm not denying that there are foreign companies are also invested money in India, but they lost the money. Only, with frankly, I'm saying some of the industries are sustaining the product and sustaining the results which have come out from the market, and almost all industries are in a big problem because of the marketing problem. So market is the key part in the setting up of the industry. Without knowing the market, don't start the industry. Think twice, think thrice, and go in depth into the market and produce the only sample product and release that sample product to the market and see the result of the sample product, and then you can start the original or whatever the real product or real manufacturing of the product. Now, so I am saying again, I'm saying one point in the beginning. It requires cost. So we are going to take the money from the bank, or we are taking the money from the lenders, or we can take the money from our ancestors' property, some other source. We are taking the money and we are investing on the product. Now, I want to ask one question. Until today, the wise businessman will think about this. Until today, a person who is investing the money in the market, whether he thought about the future, how much money the single paisa is fetching, what profit I am gaining. We are in a hurry. We are seeing the advertisements and saying that share is having such a bounce, this share is having such a bounce, this is having such a return, that will give you such a profit, and we can invest the money in all the businesses, like whatever we are having, we can sell the property and we can invest on all those things, and ultimately the result is fail. That is happening here. So try to understand, before doing the before going to invest the money or invest on any product, do the proper thinking of the product and thinking about the whatever the profit we are getting, think about it and then do it. Another thing, for prestige, there are some of the companies are managing. The people who are having much more money, or it is called as a black money, they can sustain in all those issues. But the people like middle class people, we are thinking about paisas, and how can we dream that we are going to invest crores and millions of rupees in all those issues? That is not possible. That is why we are starting a small business. That small business should should survive, and that should feed the food to our livelihood. That is our intention. So to do all these things, we should know the marketing. Without marketing, don't invest any money. Then, so investment cycle. So investment cycle is having different segments. In the beginning of the product cycle, we have to invest heavy amount of money we have to invest in the beginning of the cycle. So because we have to establish the product, we have to start the project. To do the work, we require the machines, we require the manpower, we require the construction. Plenty of things will be required in the beginning. It will require huge amount of money. So why I am telling you this is, my dear brothers, we are first to think about what is the next product. We are already started the project, and at the middle we can't shift from the project, because if we shift from the project, again we are going to lose the money. Whatever initially we are invested, that money is also going to be down. That means that also going to be wasted. So before setting up of a project, before setting up of a before setting up of any product, you kindly define the market. So without market, don't go for any of the industries. I'm explaining textile industry. Textile industry. I'm taking an example of textile industry. Now I want to explain a textile industry. Now in Bangalore, there's a plenty of textile. I mean, the garments manufacturing sectors are available, and we are going to produce plenty of things, plenty of garments we are going to produce. And ultimately, what is the situation now? They are all in godown. And the thing they are saying that we are locked down, so the products are not moving from the destination or the production to destination. Now, even before the lockdown, what is the position of the garments? Now, I want to say one thing. Each and every marketing unit, for example, I am saying unit means a country, a marketing place, American marketing place or American marketing unit is different. Britain unit is different. Russian unit is different. And the each and every segmental units are different because they are having their own characteristics. Now I want to say, if you market, you may ask a question, sir, Swami, why the Chinese market is growing like a top? Sir, they are manufacturing low cost products, use and throw products. Now that is the tendency of the human being. Now we are using the product and we are throwing the product to the dustbin. Now I am not commenting on any country. Their marketing strategy is use and throw strategy. That is why the scope is use and throw. You have to use you have to use the goods and you have to throw the goods. But it is not long life. It is not long life, and we are suffering from that issue already. Now that they are saying clearly, China made goods are not long life goods. They are all time bounded goods. They are having specific time usage. Now, so all these things are to be considered. Then we are required to purchase the equipments. To do a marketing survey or to set up a industry, we are required a marketing survey has to be done, and it should require the investment. After knowing the investment, we require the equipments. So equipments again come into picture. What type of equipments we require? Whether it is a local equipment or it is a imported equipment. What type of beneficiary we are getting from the local equipment and from imported equipment? What is the additional advantage we are getting from the local equipment and from the imported equipment? All those things we should know. Simply, again, I'm saying we are getting that much of amount, we are getting such a profit, we are going to have such a. These are all imaginary facts. No product will give you clear-cut indication until the market survey has been done. Simply spending money on the market and spending on the money on the equipment, spending on the establishment, and going to be fail in the coming days is happening every day in our country. In not only in our country, everywhere. Again, I'm saying contractors, civil contractors. It is a market survey from America. 75% of the contractors are in loss. Why? They are not in a time bound. That is why they are going to lose the money, because the billing, the investment is having a plenty of difference, and they are going to lose the money. But in abroad, that is in foreign countries, they are asking quality. But in our country, we are doing some work, and even it is a the agreement, the specification given by the concerned authority is like that, and they are managing the specification. But when we are going to speak about the industry, we have to know what is going on and what is the market, what is the equipment we are going to establish, and what is the time limit for that, and how the things are to be happening. Everything we should know, each and everything in total. In total, we should know all the things. Now, so again, raw materials. Raw materials, where we are getting raw materials. Either it is a local raw material or it is a abroad raw material. Means the raw material will be imported, and all these things we should study. Again, I am saying in the garments, we are getting a local product, and we can sell the product to the abroad very clearly, but we are not doing it because we don't know the market. Sir, one thing I'm saying, cotton products, if you are producing a cotton products properly, cotton garments, cotton shirts, cotton pants, cotton jeans, all the cotton products if you prepare and if you produce in such a fashion that they are accessible to the different countries in such a fashion that their market will be coincidence with this investment, and if this output and this product, then you will get a bumper lottery in the garments. Because I also seen in the Ethiopia. I went to Ethiopia for 2 years, and I seen no goods other than Chinese goods are available in the market. All are cotton products. No goods are available other than Chinese market, Chinese goods. Why they are going to such a line, such a extent? Why don't we can't? Why don't we are unable to do that? Why we can't? What further? What is the reason for that? What is the problem we are having? Sir, again I am saying we have to go in depth into the market. We have to sit with the market person and marketing companies, discuss with them calmly, quietly, and make a list of all the requirements, make the list of all the marketing strategies, and do according to the requirement, and you get the profit. Why I am telling all these things? It is known to everybody, but I am enlightening all these things in front of you in such a fashion that at least what I know I am speaking, what I know I am convincing to you. The remaining decision is yours. I don't have any problem to explain the things, but before doing any investment, think thrice and invest properly. So don't lose the money, whatever may be the business, And so when we are going to invest the money, first we have to invest 10% of money on the materials. Our establishment has been settled. First invest 10% of the money on the materials, that is on the raw materials. After that, 20% you invest on the finished products. And remaining 20% you do for marketing and transporting. Total 50%. Remaining 50%, 40 to 50%, you should keep the margin. Again, I'm saying to all the industrial people should keep this in my mind. Everybody is doing the same thing, but I'm also saying the same thing. without 50% margin, 40 to 50% margin, don't go for any products. You are going to lose crores and millions of rupees depending upon your investment. 50%, minimum 50% margin you should have. Even if you have a 60% margin, it is a better. So clearly I'm saying it is a business strategy, it is a business secret. Don't go for any product without 40 to 50% margin, and keep the things very calmly, quietly, and all the business strategies, and do the work in such a fashion that you should not exceed the limit. My dear friends, my dear brothers, if we go beyond that, we are going to lose the money. There are plenty of industries, plenty of concerns, plenty of issues are going on, and we have to look after all the businesses properly. Then we can say the international marketing. Now, I told the garments, international marketing, how to do the international marketing. I'm a middle class man, and I cannot go by flight every day to Singapore or Ethiopia or Eritrea or Nairobi or any other places. I can't go because I'm a middle class man and I'm having only a small unit, and I'm producing a goods. How to market the goods to the international market? Now, my dear friends, we are having agents in India. Now we have to look at the first, before going to agents, you should go to the website of different countries and see the in which segment your goods is tallying. What in the what goods we are sending, what is the quality there, and what is our quality, and how to make the marketing is should be defined first. After defining the thing, don't send all your goods in a stretch. First, send some sample units to the abroad with a proper agent. If you get the proper link and if you get the proper return back from the for your goods from the abroad or from the international market, then you can send next consignment little bit more. Like that, you develop your product market in the abroad in a step by step manner. Otherwise, you are going to lose the entire money. So there are marketing agents, there are marketing people, there are marketing persons who are giving the market to the goods which are produced in India throughout the world. Now, again, I am saying there are advertisements. They are giving advertisement to the in international level. If we give advertisement to the TV, I want to say one thing: all these advertisements are in a problem. That means to 1 minute of advertisement, you have to pay in terms of lakhs and crores. For 1 minute of advertisement, you have to pay lakhs and crores. If you, instead of investing lakhs and crores to that advertisement, think about the hunters. That means marketing hunters. Marketing hunters are better than advertising hunters or advertising people. You can do through the marketing hunters and you can target the market and you can shoot the market. So again, all these things you should do. Again, we are going to deliver a different lectures in different scenarios in different issues. Next is the marketing research. I am going to take a marketing research this thing in the next video, and all these things should be done in a proper fashion. Now, what I want to say, so you are thinking that the marketing to the abroad is not possible. How the Chinese are doing? Question comes, how the Chinese are doing? How they are getting the links? How they are establishing? How the goods are motivating? How the goods are moving from their country to the other country? No, I am not condemning any country. I am not condemning any country, or I am not condemning any business people in India. I am also a man. I am also lost plenty of money. I am also the person like others. I am not saying that I am a very wise man, very talented man, and I have such a like things. That is not my intention. My intention is to educate what I know. I am a professor. My interest is to educate the people. I want to tell them what is going on, how it is going on, what if this is a real fact. You think about it. It is my work. Considering or not considering is your interest. And taking the decision, making the decision, and sending the decision is yours. Try to understand, search the market. You see, my dear friends, if you spend the same commodity in India, you will get 10%. If you spend the same commodity in international market, you will get 60%. What is the scenario? 50% of the money you are getting in profit. 50% profit you are getting. How to do that? That I will explain in coming next one by one videos. I will explain step by step. Now here I don't want to divert myself. So then we are having Indian market not to matching with the international market. Indian market is very limited market. We are having very best products, but the products are of highly costly and they are not competing with the local products in the abroad. So we should think about the facts. And I want to establish one garment factory. Before establishing a garment factory, you find out the outlets in which country I have to send my garments, which is the destination of my product, and how the product can be sent to them, and how the returns we can get. All these things you plan accordingly, and you go for the business ventures. Again, I'm saying there are different issues. Before going to any industry, you should know what is the outgoing product. Before going to any discussion, you should know what is the outgoing product. Now, again, in India, there are different same products are sending to the same country, and your product is also going with the same product. And try to understand the competition between your product and the same product which is produced by others. That difference you should know. Think all these things in parallelly. What is the product going by others? What is the product sending by me? And another thing, there are plenty of issues in while selecting a agent. He may twist the entire thing, or he may smash your market. So you have to be very clever and very talkative in solving the problem, because when you are going to send your product to the abroad, the same agent may send the same type of product by him. So again, there is a problem. He may twist your product, he may smash your product, and he may lift the other products by getting much more money. All these things are there. So before going to do the work, before going to establish any market, you contact the persons like market hunters, and you discuss with them. You go to 4 or 5 market hunters and discuss with them and do the business. Again, before sending the product to the particular destiny, you yourself go to the place and see the market, see the issues, and then you go according to the requirement. Don't believe somebody else and send the goods to that country and go to lose the money. All these things you should know in the business. So again, business is not so easy like 50 years or 100 years back. Now, each single paisa will fetch single rupee. Single paisa will fetch single rupee. So single rupee will fetch single hundreds. Single hundreds will get single thousands. Single thousands will get single lakhs. Lakhs will get crores. Crores will get millions, billions, like that. So think about it coolly and make the things properly. All these things should know. Then, now, after establishing the industry, we have to look after the industry. So I'm a person, I started the industry, and I'm not thinking about what is going on in my industry. So first and foremost thing, you have to think what product has been sent from your production plant, daily basis. You should know daily basis what is going on in your plant, what product has been left, and where it is reached, and what is the back result from that plant or from that commodity, what amount you get. All those things should be in writing. Next, you should do in a weekly basis. First do the daily basis, then do the weekly basis, then by monthly basis, quarterly, and half yearly, yearly. Each and everything should be monitored by a particular person without any fail. Either it may be a commodity or it may be a returns. You have to keep all the track in a particular fashion. We are believing accountants, we are believing somebody else. I am a man, I am a owner. Think that I am a owner and I am giving all the responsibility to somebody else, and if he will do according to his interest. Ultimately, we don't know. Whenever we are getting the profit, we are not thinking about that. But when we are going to lose the product, when we are going to lose the money, at that time, all these things will come into picture. So try to understand. Don't be what you call lazy. Don't be negligence. Think twice. Think thrice. Go in depth into all the aspects. What is going on? What is there? How it is going on? When it is coming? What is the? We are saying that everything will be on the net. Everything will come through bank. The money will be deposited to the bank, and I am getting the profit. This tendency should leave. What is going on from your industry? Where it reaches? What is the profit you gain from that commodity? And how the things are happened? What is the transportation profit? What is the profit from the commodity? What is the profit from the agent? What is the profit from the industrial establishment? Each and everything you are transporting your product to the some other place, but you think about the profit. That means you are sending 100 commodities, and your transportation is 100 rupees. Example, and you are sending 100,000 rupees, 1,000 goods, but your transportation is only 100 rupees. So try to understand. 1,000 commodities also 100 rupees. 100 commodities also 1,100 rupees. And what is the benefit I am getting? That you think about in a rational manner, very urgent, very quickly, very economically. You have to think about all these issues properly. Again, I want to say one thing, one negligence in the industry. We are thinking that our boss is performing well. Now, if you think that our boss is performing well, we are in the well. Why I'm telling you? My boss, he is having his own limitation. He will look after whatever knowledge he is having. When the owners which are invested, that is called, they are called as owners. They are the investors, and the stakeholders, and they are thinking in a different fashion. Now, if they are not go in depth into all these issues, stakeholders should look after all the things. They are thinking that they will define the one motto, and they will keep quiet. Then the industry will keep quiet. So try to understand, before investing, before doing any business, you should know each and every fact in a writing. Whatever the things are happening, each and everything should be in writing, and it should be in documented, and you should know each and every fact. That is why we are going to lose the money, plenty of things. Plenty of things we are going to lose money. We are using plenty of things. We are using plenty of commodities. We are going plenty of properties because of all these issues. Now, I want to say to set up an industry. Now, I want to set up an industry. To set up an industry, I should need a location. Which location I am going to select? That is most important. If it is set up in a if it is a multinational company, the investment and the metro investment, multinational companies which are started in metro stations and in the metro states are costly. In addition to that, if you establish the industry in a rural background, and again the problem is transportation, marketing. So think very wisely, because at this video I cannot explain what is the investment done in the metro and the investment done in the rural sector, and what is the plenty of knowledge, and we should have a software, and we should have a plenty of calculations. We have to do the budget calculation, and we have to do the different procedures are there to do all the work before establishing one process. So if we want to establish a particular task, we should require a particular project process. What is the project process? That should be understood first. Again, I'm saying there are places in which we cannot set certain industries. There are the regulations which are making the setting up of the industry. EPI, Environmental Pollution Act, EPA, Environmental Pollution Act, EPI, Environmental Pollution Impact. All these things we should clear. We should clear the EPA. We should clear plenty of other documents has to be cleared. All these things we should know. Try to understand step-by-step procedure we should follow to establish an industry. Now, again, I'm saying I want to establish one small issue here. Now, I'm a man sitting in Shimoga, and I'm establishing an industry in Shimoga, and I'm supplying my parts, my mechanical parts. There is some mechanical parts to the spare parts to some company in Bangalore. I'm depending on one single unit. Now, the relationship will be proper until both industries are tallying with each other, and the supply and the return will be equal. They are happy. But when the surge happens, when the situation like this, or when the surge happens, what is the situation? Try to understand. That is why I'm saying, don't depending upon single unit. I mean, single marketing unit. Think multiple units. Think even if you are having a limited amount, even if you are having a limited market, don't allow other divide your product into number of parts and send to the different markets. That you should try to understand, because you should have a number of outlets. It is not a thinking task, because you should know where to go, when to go, how to go. Because if one outlet will be closed, then what is your status? What you are doing? Again, you have to search for a new outlet. At a single stretch, where you will get the outlet, how you will get the outlet. All these things you should know. That is why I'm saying, before deciding any factors, any figures, sit with yourself and think about it and make a draft of it, and again discuss with the experts who are running the same industry in different places. Sit with them for 2 to 3 times. Even if they do the brainstorming also, go through the brainstorming and make a consultants, meet a consultants, think about it. We are paying 100 rupees to 1000 rupees or 1000, 2000, 3000. That is money. You are paying some money to them, and sit with them, think with them, discuss with them. Your thinking is different, their thinking is different. Think with them. You have to think in their shoes, and they have to think in your shoes. Then if the both are matched or both are tallied, then your business will be little bit okay, not succeeded, little bit okay, because he is also giving the same aspect, you are also giving the same opinion. So it may match, and then you have to think thrice what to be done, how the outlet should be established, how the marketing should be done. All these things we should know. And again, saying it is not 1 or 2 days work. You have to go in depth into each and every facts, and you have to decide. Now, so try to understand now in this situation. I already told how to sustain, how to market, how to establish ourselves. Again, I am told all countries are not in the same position as India. It is our motherland, and we are suffering from plenty of problems. But even though our government is giving plenty of support to all of us, I'm saying plenty of support means not only, I'm not defining any political party. It is not political. Again, I'm saying this video is not related to any political agendas. I'm not or any country agendas. I'm saying only it is my personal opinion. Why I'm telling all these things is why we are going to do this work, how we are going to do this work, what is the problem we are facing, and how to solve the problem. Now we are having a marketing problem. How to solve the marketing problem? Now, my dear friends, we are having plenty of time now. Sit with the computers, open the internet, see the products available throughout the world, which are belonging to your own category. List all the products. Think you see all the product values and compare with your values. What is the difference? You try to remark. Then you try to contact the particular company, and you say, sir, we are giving the product to you, and you can make a branded of your own. Because one thing I'm saying, I want to say, immediately in a single stretch, you cannot go directly into the sea. You have to go through the river, and then you have to go to the sea. We cannot directly go to the sea, or you have to go for a hunters. That is a market hunters. Through market hunters, you can enter. There is no problem. But if you want to go with a that is what you call the river to sea, you should think in a particular fashion. What is the profit you are giving? We are giving the product like this. They won't accept your product so easily. But you send your what you call your specimens to them, and they will think, and they will see all the specimen, all your samples, and they will see the quality of the sample. Everything will be accepted. Then you try to understand. After accepting the your samples, don't neglect. Immediately send, if they accept it, immediately send them to the marketing. Then you will get the profit. At least instead of 50%, you may get 40%. That is okay now, because without anything we can't survive. So at least to do something is better than nothing. So this is my interest. So Matt, do the marketing research, marketing strategies you develop, and marketing research you make it, and how the problems are coming to one by one. All these things we should face, and we can solve the problem amicably. Now, this I can say. Now try to understand. Now this is the video done by me, and you listen this video, and please kindly like, if you like the video, put the thumbs up, and please support me. I started this from today. This is today Sunday. I started from today working with the industrial works. I before this I make 10 to 15 videos on different aspects, but it is a marketing strategy and marketing consultancy and setting up of an industry, and I will work out with all the aspects, no problem, with the different industries. So again, I'm saying we are going again at the last moment. I'm saying we are going to establish 3,800 ad industries in coming days. That is our project. That is our aim, and we are thinking over it and how to grab and what to do. First, we are thinking about the marketing. If we succeed in the marketing, we can do it. Or if we are not succeeding in the market, we can't do anything. First, we have to get the investors, and we have to satisfy the investors. How to satisfy the investor? That is a big headache. That I can't tell all these things here. But first, we have to search for the investors, and we have to sit with them and we have to discuss with them our strategy. And if they accept our strategy, then we can go for a marketing. And if we, after establishing a marketing and signing an MOU with the concerned industry or concerned outlet, then we can think over the starting of the new industry here. Because MOU means mutual understanding. Mutual understanding should be signed by the marketing segments. If it is happened, then we will go for a setting up of industry. Because unnecessarily setting up of such a huge concern in India, and there is no market. Again, we are in a vein. That means we are going to fail in the industry. That is my intention. Okay, we will do one by one. So next video, I will give you a brief picture about the before starting, what is the marketing research we are going to do. How to do the marketing research. That is my next video. We will do the marketing research video, and we'll see how the marketing research video will work out. This is simple, my opinion and my experience, what I have in my life. So try to think in a positive direction. Don't think in any negative direction. I want to say my sincere thanks to all of you. Please kindly go through the video, and please kindly give a thumbs up for my effort. And thank you. Bye-bye.